Down, 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 down. Little boy Superman Mustang. So, sorry for not doing videos as always. My stash has been low, so I've been pretty depressed. The thing is, I don't want to buy more for myself, because it's like, I don't want to spend, like, $40-something for something I'm gonna eat, you know? Because that's money I could use to, like, towards something else, but looks like I probably have to, so, might do that. I might just try to push through my depression without it. I don't know what I'm talking about. And of course, I'm 20, April 22nd, 2006, and I buy my stuff from sites that I'm not buying and viewing for 18-year-old. Let me just say that. So, I might buy a PlayStation 2 online so I can play my one game. Maybe it might help me distract myself from things. But at the same time, thrift stores, you can usually find game consoles that work or can be easily fixed for pretty cheap. So it's like, do I want to spend that much when I could just wait and get it cheaper? I don't fucking know what I'm gonna do about my depression, but that's story for another time. I'm gonna show you my recent Amazon orders. Now, I did not order this stuff. Maureen ordered this stuff for me, which is very nice, very considerate. What the fuck is this ad? Oh, it's for like yoga pants. Dude, I got some ad on YouTube. It was like an ad for yoga pants. Like, what the fuck? So the first thing I got is this 𝓢𝓱𝓸𝓷𝓰 lasting color. 𝓐𝓶𝓪𝓃𝓵. What the fuck? 10 ml milliliter, 0.43 fluid ounce. What the fuck? This is like 𝓐𝓾. Look at that 𝓐𝓾. What the fuck is that? It's vegan. Oh, just it says vegan like a bunch on top. Okay. And it has this sticker which I tried to whip off and didn't quite work, but I'll get that sometime. I really like the shape of this bottle though. Like, that is a cool shaped bottle. I like that. The color is, what's the color? You are my soil mate. Like soulmate, but soil. Which makes sense. It's like kind of deep reddish, like dark kind of brown. I like that. I have not tested this yet, so I don't know how it is, but I'll do a video on it sometime soon. Probably tomorrow, honestly. I need any kind of distraction from my depression. And then people on day naps have been wasting my time again, so yeah. I got this Old Spice cold processed bar soap for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. It has more grit. It is the scent of smashed fruit, Brooklyn bounce. It is a 5.0 ounce, 141 gram G. Oh, it says on the side what it smells like. It smells like passion fruit and sunshine. Oh yeah, that does smell like passion fruit. I don't know what sunshine smells like, but it does have this happy, bright, uplifting smell to it. So I'm assuming sunshine smells like that. This bar soap will have you feeling out of this world fresh. Discover the untapped power of intergalactic scents. Cold processed, made with natural oils, sulfate-free, plant-based cleansers. Now, I cannot use this because it's soybean oil and coconut oil. I didn't know that were added onto my Amazon list though. You know how some body washes, lotions, some bar soaps, they don't like tell you what's in it. this was one of those. Like on the Amazon page, I couldn't find anything that showed the ingredients list, so I just had to guess if it had coconut and soybean in it. And it does. For explorers who've never left off of bar soap, this is what it looks like. Another motherfucker just wasted my time on a day nap. I just got the text. So I can't use this because it has coconut and soybean. So I gifted this to my dad, and my dad said I can pick out a soap I can use on Amazon, and he will buy it. So that's a shame. However, this does smell really fucking good. So if you want a passion fruit and happy boy uplifting, I guess, sunshine smell, get this. I believe it was only like $5.99, so could be a good option for you. I'll definitely have my dad update me on it when he uses it. And I got this beaded bookmark. Mark your place with witty Eli's designer bookmarks featuring coordinating colored tassels and beads, printed on sturdy laminated cardstock, handy ruler marked edges, printed in inches, centimeters. What? It does? Be still, know that I am God. Awesome. 4610. This is from Peter Popper Press Inc. www.peterpopper.com. Small parts, not for children under 3 years. This was $3.95, it says on the back. So I don't really talk about it, but I am a Christian. I will say I'm not a very good Christian. Like, I follow the Bible very, very loosely, but I do try to follow it. Be still, know that I am God. It has these pretty flowers on it, Bible quote, tassel. Yeah, and on the back it does have a wool. Okay. I'm doing that to see if it bends. Wow, okay. I absolutely don't try to bend it, but from that little demonstration I did, that seems like it's gonna be really durable. Okay, I like that. Oh, and look at that. Oh, it's a flower. I didn't realize it was a flower bead. Look. Oh my god, that's so cute. I love that. I also got some snacks. I got these Amazon grocery frosted toaster pastries and fudge. I don't think I've ever had this flavor, so I don't know how it is. However, I have had the blueberry flavor and strawberry flavor. Wait, I think, do they have a strawberry? I think they have a strawberry flavor. I have had these ones too. I forgot the cherry ones. These ones are really good. I like these. There we go. And I got these 𝓢𝓱𝓸𝓷𝓰 butter cookies, 12 ounce, 340G. This is what it looks like. And it has different butter cookies in them. They all taste like, you know, butter cookies, but some of them taste different than others. I feel low-key kind of depressed today, so I'm gonna like eat some cookies, cause why not? We got this one, which has chocolate chips in it. You taste the soft crumbly butter cookie. And chocolate chips are really good. And I have one more. This one looks like a pretzel. Is sugar crystals on it. Oh, whoa, fucking whoa. I don't know how much this was, or the nail polish and other stuff. I put the links and everything in the description and comments. So, I recommend y'all get those cookies. That's good. And then when you're done with the cookies, you can use the tin. Those are real good. Fuck. Oh my god. This cookie's so good. And then we got this book, 𝓢𝓱𝓸𝓷𝓰. 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. I don't know what perseverance is, but it sounds nice. Featuring new translations of Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius. This was written by Ryan Holiday and Stephen Hanselman. #1 best-selling author of The Obstacles of the Way. Another best-selling author. Why is every book is a best-selling author? Wait, what? Where can you find true joy? How can you harness the power of reason? What's the true measure of success? How should we manage anger? Find meaning, conquer grief. The answers to these questions and more lie at the heart of Stoic philosophy. Sorry, oh my god. Along the secret weapon of history's great figures, for emperors, sorry, fucking dyslexic, but fatal pilots to artists and activists, the principles of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca have shone brightly through centuries as a philosophy for duels, tested in the laboratory of human experience over the last 2,000 years. This timeless knowledge is essential to navigate the complexities of modern life. This is what it looks like. This is a hardcover. I'm gonna read an entry just to like show you. Oh, it has different parts. We got the discipline of will, discipline of action, discipline of perception. Let's leave the discipline of what did I say? Perception. January. Clarity. January 1st. Control and choice. The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control. Okay, that makes sense. Which have to do with the choices I actually control. Okay. You know, actually that is pretty good logic to live by. Huh. I actually feel like this book is gonna help me now. Maybe I just need to read this book and I'll be like, good, I don't know. Well, then do I look for good and evil. Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. The single most important practice in Stoic philosophy, Dude, I always forget how to say that fucking word. Is differentiating between what we can change and what we can't. What we have influence over and what we do not. A flight is delayed because of level. No amount of yelling at airline representative will end the stall. True. No amount of wishing will make you taller, shorter, or born in a different country. Unfortunately, I've wished to be taller many times. I have gotten a little taller, but not as much as I would like. I admit it. No matter how hard you try, you can't make someone like you. Unfortunately, very true. And on top of that, time spent holding yourself at these immovable objects is time not spent on things we can't change. Maybe that's why I don't have a relationship, because I'm not focusing on the things I can change. I'm focusing on the things I can't change. Because with relationships, with trying to date, I just keep going back to my dating apps, like multiple times in a row, multiple times a day, hoping things change when they just can't. I have to wait for people to come to me because I've put in the work. Maybe that's why I don't have a relationship. I'm not focusing on things I can change, like improving myself or bettering myself. I'm not even done with this fucking page, but dude, this is all I'm making so much sense. I might just start weeding this every day. No, I'm gonna start weeding this every day. The thing is, the short enough that my brain doesn't really get too tired, but it definitely causes me to think. Because, again, I don't know if I'm dyslexic, but I definitely do have trouble reading. I know that much. So I definitely have some type of reading issue. If not dyslexia or something. The recovery community practices something called the 𝓱𝓪𝓼𝓲𝓷. God, grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference. Addicts cannot change the abuse suffered in childhood. Trust me, I know. They cannot undo the choices they have made or the hurt they have caused. Yep. But they can change the future through the power they have in the present moment. As Epictetus said, they can control the choices they make right now. The same is true for us today. If we can focus on making clear what parts of our day are within our control, what parts are not, we will not only be happier, we will have a distinct advantage over other people who fail to realize they are fighting a winnable battle. I'm gonna read two more. I'm gonna read two more because I'm really liking this book, and I feel like if I read a little bit to you, it'll give you an idea if you want this book. Education is freedom, January 2nd. What is the fruit of these teachings? Only the most beautiful and proper harvest of the truly educated. Tranquility, fearlessness, and freedom. We should not trust the masses who say only the free can be educated, or rattle the levels of wisdom who say that only the educated are free. I don't get what that means. Why did you pick up this book? Why pick up any book? Not to seem smart or not to pass time of playing, not to hear what you want to hear. There are plenty of easier choices than reading. No, you picked up this book because you are learning how to live. Because you want to be free, feel less, and achieve a state of peace. Yeah. Education. Reading and meditating on the wisdom of great minds is not to be done for its own sake. It has a purpose. Remember that imperative on days you start to feel distracted. When watching television or having a snack seems like a better use of your time than reading, studying philosophy, knowledge, self-knowledge in particular, is freedom. I don't get what that one means. I'm gonna have to go back to that one. I don't get that one. It might take me a few weeks to really grasp the idea. That one I don't quite get so much. I probably just don't understand it though. January 3rd. Be ruthless to the things that don't matter. How many have laid lace to your life when you were a whale? Of what you were losing. How much was wasted in pointless grief, foolish joy, greedy desire, social amusements? How little of your own was left to you? You will realize you are dying before your time. Okay, that is some dark shit. One of the hardest things to do in life is to say no to invitations, to requests, to obligations, to stuff that everyone else is doing. Even harder saying no to some time-consuming emotions, anger, excitement, distraction, obsession, lust. None of these impulses feel like a big deal by itself, but when a mark, they become a commitment like anything else. So, if you're not careful, these are precisely the positions that will overwhelm and consume your life. Do you ever wonder how you can get some of your time back? How you can feel less busy? Start by learning the power of no. As in, no thank you. And no, I'm not going to get caught up in that. And no, I just can't right now. It may hurt some feelings. It may turn people off. It may take some hard work. Fuck, there was a fucking bug. What the fuck? It may take some hard work, but the more you say no to the things that don't matter, the more you can say yes to the things that do. This will let you live and enjoy your life, the life that you want. I will say, not too far on this book, but this book seems really good. It seems like it's going to help a lot. And I used to own this book. I used to own the first edition. But I didn't bring it with me when I moved. Snuff by 𝓢𝓱𝓸𝓷𝓰 and 𝓢𝓱𝓸𝓀𝓪𝓃. Oh my god, I fucking love this book. And you notice it's supposed to look like cam tape recordings. That's cool. When an out-of-work actor with a penchant for ultra-violent sex teams up with an amateur pornographer, the result is a lucrative business filled with unimaginable hormones. Only when things take an incestuous turn does Jack Sanders learn the dangers of the snuff film business. The mutilated bodies turning up across California are nothing compared to the revenge-driven imagination of the victim's father. Bodily fluids splatter over pages of snuff as glimpses of Jack's abusive childhood shadowed dreams build up to an unforgettable climax. I fucking love this book. I'm gonna read a little bit of the prologue so you get an idea. Actually, you probably want to know a fucked up part. I'm gonna read a fucked up part of the book. Because chances are with the name of snuff, you probably want to hear the fucked up parts. So obviously I skipped a few pages. I'm trying to get to like a really fucked up part for y'all so you can know if you want this book. From a serial killer and 2 steps towards a drug dealer, an edgy combination of Albert Fish and Patrick Bateman. If he weren't so busy guzzying up his sensationalist subjects with the window dressing of eviscerated narcissism. But there are limits to how long a moviegoer can gaze into an abyss, or listen to the limitless chatter of character minds that have lost a soul-given personality. Crime fiction, a form predicated on supreme measures of resolve and clinical flatness. Might have been an ideal medium for the rigor mortis humanity Jack loved to describe. The procedural aspects would have imposed some probably ascribed limits on his storylines and enabled him to create with greater aim. Jack Sanders knew he was exactly right on this point as he pulled the young blonde from the car and yanked both her broken arms loosely behind her back. He felt fragments beneath her flesh move ever so nimbly as he whipped her schoolyard skirt free and his hard cock thrust into her barely stretched vagina. He knew for a fact she was 17. I forgot about that part. As he fulfilled his contract with the young blonde, who he knew had a name between Amy and Stacy, raping her and laughing at her screams, drilling her from behind with such style and grace. The measures a horrific timing of the required component for wit, steamed evil, was absent from that screen, and even sparser supply with blood and flesh. Crime genre would have liberated Jack from struggling to act through his themes under the crushing burden of art. Even as he stabbed the cheerleader in the back several times, still fucking her on the hood of her car, as she lay dying in a sea of blood and brake fluid. The difference remained. These actors were artists, describing a skilled application of craft. Jack's voice conveyed pose. Fucking love this book. So that's the haul. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and come on my community posts.